Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm inviting you to wake up and live. So I've decided that I want to do Michelle's Manifesting Miracles Monday. I love alliterations. They're so much fun. So for Manifesting Miracle Mondays, I want to share stories about my own success with manifesting and maybe some of your stories. So be sure to comment and tell me some of those things that you've manifested in your life, because I would love to be able to share them so that people know that this actually works. Now, my story is pretty hard. It's pretty crazy for me to share and talk about. The subject has been, it has been a pain point for a long time. So whenever I had babies, my teeth would rot. I don't have the greatest of gut health at this point. I expect that will change. And so these different things, my hormones being out of whack, gut health problems. Every time we have a baby, the babies take the nutrients, and I didn't have enough nutrients to make up for it. So my teeth would actually rot. And it wasn't pretty. I had a lot of fillings, a lot of root canals, a lot of not pretty things going on in my mouth, and not a lot of money to take care of anything. And life happened, and I ended up, after I had my sixth child, I got separated from my husband. I started going to school and ended up living in a motel with these 5 babies under 6. And my mom and my oldest was going to high school, living with my former husband's parents for a while. So he'd spend the week with them, with us on the weekends. So here we were living in a motel. We had, 7 of us there most of the time, sometimes more. And it was pretty crazy and pretty insane. And I felt homeless. It was not a pretty time for me. And in the midst of all this, I had one of my root canals right in the front break off. And it was devastating. Not only was I feeling homeless, now I was looking homeless. And I didn't smile for 2 weeks. I covered my mouth while I talked. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. And then as life went on, more teeth broke, more fillings fell out, and my mouth became a big source of embarrassment for me. And it came a place where I had a lot of healing to do, a lot of forgiveness to do, a lot of letting go of the judgments of myself, letting go of the judgments about what my teeth represented. It was pretty bad and pretty crazy. I thought for the longest time that I would have to manifest the money to get my teeth. And I would have to manifest this big amount of money. And I still could use a lot of money for that kind of thing, but that was not what ended up happening. I did a lot of healing work. I got to a point where I was okay smiling. I got to a point where, like when I first got my divorce and started dating, I kissed the first guy that wanted to kiss me, not because I had interest in him. It was a first date. It was a pretty crazy thing, but because I wanted to believe I was kissable, because I really did not think I was kissable, that my mouth was so gross. And it was so traumatic for me because, yeah, he'd kiss me, and then he would complain about my mouth and how much it bugged him. And it was like this really mixed message, messed up thing, totally manifesting my beliefs in that experience. So I did a lot of healing work on that. I did a lot of healing work on just smiling. I did this big old video on Facebook that I just bawled, and I posted it anyway. I just bawled and bawled and bawled, and being really raw and authentic about how I felt about my teeth, how I felt about my smile, how I felt about this kind of thing, which was really good, because after that I could be on video. I would smile. I mean, you go back and my first week or so of videos here, I didn't have my teeth. I was smiling and on my videos, maybe not as being as bright as I could, but I was still doing it. I had gotten to a point where I started using all the new stuff. I started talking about how I was professional anyway. Didn't matter what my teeth looked like, I was professional. How my smile was whole and complete. It was really important to me to have a whole and complete smile, one that I could just really beam at people. And I was doing these things, and I wasn't focused on the money. I was focused on having a whole and complete smile. And was focused on knowing that I was a professional, whether I had all my teeth or not, that I was a professional. And things worked out. I have a friend who has some connections, and he got me connected with some teeth. And so I got my teeth, and then I got to start declaring that I could talk, that things worked out, that my gums would heal. So I had all these different things. And this is my miracle. I got teeth in my mouth. See? It's gorgeous. Nobody knows unless I say something or they knew me before, because they look great and I can smile. I can be confident. He did some fixing so that I could talk again. I still notice a little bit about it, but most people won't notice. That's impressive. That's incredible. And he did some other fixing so that my gums wouldn't be irritated by them. It's incredible how it works. It really is incredible. It does work. You got to do the belief work about it. You've got to believe that you are amazing with or without the smile. With or without whatever you're wanting to manifest, you've got to believe that. You've got to believe that you are amazing, that you are beautiful. I had to believe that my smile was incredible. I had to get to a point where I could be talking to a guy I liked and not be thinking, oh my gosh, he's looking at my mouth. Oh my gosh, what does he think of my mouth? I had to get to that point. I had to get to a point where I was totally okay if it never happened. And that's when it happened. When I got to that point where I was okay, where I could totally talk to the super sexy guy at the dances and not worry about what he was thinking of my mouth. When I got to that point, where it didn't matter if I got new teeth, awesome. If I didn't get teeth, it didn't matter. When I got to that point, that's when it happened. And that's when it can happen for you too. Whatever it is you're creating, when you get to that point where it doesn't matter whether you have it or not, that's when it happens. That's when it happens. I hope you have found value in this. It's a little scary. There's still a part of me that's going, oh my gosh, now they're going to be watching my mouth. Oh my gosh, what are they going to be thinking of me? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, so silly. Doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter what you think of me. What matters is what you think of you. What matters is what I think of me. When I'm okay with it, either way. If you love me, awesome. If you don't like me, awesome. It's your choice, your life. And I get to choose what I think of me and how I feel about me. And I think I'm amazing. And I think I have a beautiful smile with or without my teeth. That's why you will find the first week there are videos with me out before I got my teeth. And I actually knew that I was getting teeth, but I still started the channel anyway because it didn't matter. It didn't matter. And when you can get to that place where you are excited for it to happen, but if it doesn't happen, awesome, you're still feeling excited about life, that's when miracles happen. That's when you can manifest things. That's the place you want to be. Thank you for watching. Remember to let your soul shine live and bright and big and beautiful and wonderful and be you. I will see you tomorrow.